My question is totally different.
Yep.
I want to just move to foreign policy, if you don't mind.
Yep.
And I've written it down.
You sent me an email or something, didn't you?
A letter, maybe?
Letter, yep.
A letter?
Yep.
And my question is quite simple. In a future national government led by you,
Yep.
what do you propose to do to ensure that a much more even-handed, balanced and fair foreign policy toward the state of Israel is enacted? Because at the moment the foreign policy is very much tipped in favour of the Palestinians at the expense of both truth and justice.
Well, you get a chopped fish because, again, I've had that question or similar at most meetings. So, you know, there's definitely a view out there about Israel and what's happened. Look, firstly, we got it wrong on that UN resolution. So let's just acknowledge that. It's very simple, really. The Minister for Foreign Affairs should have brought that to Cabinet. He didn't. And look, as a result of that, you know, Cabinet couldn't make a decision. I think they made a different decision, right? But that's, you know, history. That's like, I am generally pro-Israel. So, you know, I don't just say that to make you feel good and nice, but I am. I think they have a right to their state. You know, they've got long-held territorial right to it over, you know, thousands of years, and that works. The only thing I would say that, and I appreciate what you said balanced, and that's absolutely right. The only thing I would say to you that, you know, you won't like as much, but all of that in my support for Israel in foreign policy terms doesn't mean that Israel gets a free pass to act disproportionately against human rights, right? And so I do think, even though they've stood on their rights, you know, the stuff with America recently and the embassy in Jerusalem, they may have been right in a technical sort of right sense, but I do think they're a bit over the top, you know, and I know people disagree and be all sorts of views, you know, you just can't, so they need to act proportionately and so on in defence of their rights, and sometimes they don't. So they don't get a free pass, I suppose, is what I'm saying. If you'd asked me at any time, what I said, foreign affairs, it's not a bread and butter issue that most New Zealanders worry too much about. The things they worry about, the economy going well, their jobs, the environment, health, education, right, that sort of it. But actually, I think more and more people are worried about foreign affairs. You know, dare I say it, and he's not all bad, by the way, he gets a hard go in the New Zealand press, but it's probably the Trump effect. You know, the world's a bit more unstable, there's a few weird things going on, and so I think people are more generally interested in foreign affairs than they have been in the past. I think the government's very uncertain and unsure on its feet in foreign affairs, and that's one of the basic. It's basically about the fact they've got three parties, they have very different views, you know. So you've got Winston Peters, you know, who's got his, you know, old style protectionist kind of Trump type views in a way, and then you've got, you know, the Greens who are completely a different space, you know, and they've never seen the Palestinians do anything they don't like, you know. I mean, so you've got all, and so that means we've had, you know, a pretty weird position on Russia. Actually, they're not sure how to deal with America. So say Winston's probably got a different view than the Prime Minister, and that's all. So they're just not very sure-footed, and that'd be sort of a comment.